Okay, so today we're going to be working with a map. I'm going to pass out the maps. And I know today we don't really use a lot of maps, but this is just an example map, and then I also have some vocabulary that we're going to be learning that goes along with it, and you can repeat after me. So park,
Park,
nightclub,
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 street,
street,
fire station,
fire station,
school,
school,
hospital,
hospital,
hotel,
hotel,
swimming pool,
swimming pool,
police station,
police station,
supermarket,
supermarket,
clock tower,
clock tower,
bus stop,
bus stop,
drugstore,
drugstore,
restaurant,
restaurant,
post office, cinema,
cinema,
bookshop,
bookshop,
and flower shop.
flower shop.
Now, are there any words that you may be having a little trouble with or don't understand?
No.
Okay, we can move on. So, maps are usually used to give directions, or you can use them to find how to get to one place to or another. So let's just do some examples using the map. At the bookshop, and we need to get to the park. How would you get there, Kathy?
I would come out of the bookshop main entrance on Station Road, and I would make a right-hand turn to the intersection of Station and Park. At Park, I would make a left-hand turn and go all the way down Park till I saw the entrance to the park, and I would go in the main entrance, and I would circle around to the exact area of the park.
Very good. And Gregory, how would we get from the bookshop to the park from the First Avenue entrance?
You would make a left on Park Street and then a right on First Avenue.
Very good. Okay, so now I created a couple of situations that are just like the one we did, and it'll just tell you a place to start and the place we're going to end. So I'm going to read the first situation aloud, and you can follow along. You are at the supermarket to go get some groceries, and after you need to go to the post office to get some mail. How do you get there? Yes, Kathy.
Okay, I would come out of the supermarket main entrance onto Green Avenue. I would make a right-hand turn. I would follow it down to the intersection of Green Avenue and First Avenue, and then I would take a left-hand turn down First Avenue to the front entrance of the post office on First Avenue.
Very good. How about you, Gregory? What would be another way? It may be a little bit longer, but what would be another way to get to the post office from the supermarket?
You could make a left on Green Avenue, a right on Station Road, and a right onto West Street, and then a left onto First Avenue.
Very good. And now we can move on to the second one. You are at the nightclub on Station Road. You are hungry and want to get something to eat at the restaurant. How do you get there? So you're at the nightclub and you need to get to the restaurant.
You could just make a...
Or Gregory.
You could make a right on Station Road and then a left on Green Avenue, and it would take you right to the restaurant.
Very good. And do you know another way to get there, Kathy, even if it's a little bit longer?
Yeah, I would come out of the nightclub and make a left-hand turn down to West Street and come all the way down West Street, and then when I got to West Street and First Avenue, I would make another right, and I would walk right over to the restaurant.
Very good. Okay, so now we're just going to do a little activity dealing with the map still, but just y'all are going to act it out. So I'm going to tell y'all how to start. Like, you could be like, excuse me, sir, or excuse me, ma'am. How would you get to any place? So like the police station. and I am at the post office. So you would just say, you could take a left on First Avenue to get to the police station from the post office. Okay? So you can just write down, the basic, excuse me, how can I get to? And that's just how you're going to start off. Oh, it's still recording. And that's just how you're going to start off speaking. Yeah, it's going to be, excuse me, how can I get to? And then you're going to say the place after that. Okay. So let's just do a couple of examples again. Just with, let's say, let me see. We can start at the flower shop, okay, Gregory? So I would be like, I'm at the flower shop right now. I'm going to be like, excuse me, how can I get to the school?
I'm supposed to tell you how to get to the school from the flower shop?
Yes.
Okay. Well, if you want to get to the school from the flower shop, you would make a right on Station Road, a left on West Street, and then a left on First Avenue, and it would take you right to the school.
Very good. And now, Kathy, let's say we're at the post office.
I thought I was supposed to write down what I wanted to ask.
Oh, I was just saying to write down that one sentence just so you can remember it and refer back to it. So, like, the excuse me, how can I get to? Because that's just how you're going to be starting.
Okay, because I made a sentence like I was going to be asking.
Okay, yeah, you can use it later in the exercise. But let's see. Just to start. So we're at, where did I say? Let's say we're at the bus stop. And I'm asking you how to get to the post office. So I'd be like, excuse me, how can I get to the post office?
Okay, and do I give you the answer?
Yes.
Okay. You would leave, you're at the bus stop and you want to go to the post office?
Yes.
Okay. The easiest way to get to the post office from the bus stop is to come out of the bus stop entrance and make a left-hand turn, and you will see Park Street straight ahead of you, and you will take Park Street all the way down to the right until you hit First Avenue. When you hit First Avenue, you will make an immediate right and follow First Avenue down to the entrance of the post office.
Very good. Okay, so let's do an exercise with you two. You're going to partner up, and I'm just going to give y'all a place to begin. So let's say you're at the fire station, and Kathy, you pick a place that you would like to go.
Excuse me, could you tell me how I get from the fire station to the supermarket, please?
Yes. If you want to get to the supermarket from the fire station, you would first exit the fire station, go down Station Road, make a left on Green Avenue, and the supermarket will be right there.
Very good. Okay, so how about you, Gregory? Let's say you're starting at the church, and you can pick a place where you would like to go and then ask Kathy how to get there.
Where is the church?
It's on Green Avenue or on West Street. It's in between Green Avenue and West Street.
Okay, where do I want to go after church? Let's go to the nightclub.
After church? Yes. If after you exit.
Oh no, Gregory, you should ask her. Excuse me, how can I get to the nightclub?
Excuse me, how can I get to the nightclub?
Oh, well, that's easy. You just come out the entrance of the church on West Street and make a left-hand turn, and it will take you right into the front entrance of the nightclub.
Good job. Okay, so yeah, you can just look over these terms and make sure you understand everything. And that is the conclusion of the exercise.
Can I ask